Oh, what's up everybody? Wayne Barron here with my vlog, and we are once again working with the 2001 Ford Taurus. And I've done a lot of repairs to this thing over the years, and I'm hoping that what I'm getting ready to do is going to fix the issue, fingers crossed. And that is to replace the radiator. Okay, everything is pointing to the radiator being the issue. The last thing that I did to it, which you can check out the other videos, I replaced the heater hoses on it. I ran this right here in it. I did that. Let's see, what else have I done? Holy crap, I mean, I've done so much stuff, it's hard to remember everything. But anyway, there's a lot of new stuff on the car, and I can drive the car and it not really cause a heating issue. Once I cut on the AC, it jacks up the thermostat and the water gauge to high. So with that being the issue, everybody's telling me that it's the radiator that's clogged up. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the radiator. I've looked on YouTube to try to get some ideas, and one thing that I cannot stand, and I'm going to let anybody out there know this, when you're working on something, get you a little tripod. If you don't have a regular tripod like what I've got my main camera sitting on, and you just got a cell phone, get you a little tripod like this. Turn that phone sideways and use that to record. Do not have it like this, because that is the worst thing that you can ever possibly do, because it does. Let's put it to you this way: the police department really like it whenever you video stuff like this. When you video like this, it makes it really hard because you cannot get an entire scene in. You turn it sideways like this, and you don't have to do anything but move like this right here, and you can get a steady shot. You follow me? So, if anybody's going to do any mechanical work whatsoever to show people how to do stuff on their vehicles, hold the camera like this, or your cell phone like this, not like this. Okay, the only thing that this is good for is doing them 7-second binds. That's the only thing these are good for. Hold that thing like this. Okay, so anyway, we got all that taken care of. I brought this out here because I am going to have to get on the ground to do the bottom part, but we are going to come over here. We're going to look at what we need to do and how we need to do it. Okay, so we got us a nice little sun ray coming in from right there, so that's really cool. Got an 8mm right here. Got an 8mm right here. So these two right here got to come off, and then we got the hoses down there. So I'm going to go ahead and take off this. Okay, the reason why we're taking the battery out is so that we can gain access to the top radiator hose here. What we've got going on here, we took off this top one right here, which was just a simple clamp, which is right here. Okay, so we've got this hose right here, which is an aluminum hose, and then we got one down at the bottom that needs to come out. Okay, so I'm going to try not to knock my camera off. So what I did is I took a flathead screwdriver and then I pried up onto one side of it. So I got that off. So now I just need to come up on this one and get that one off, so then that takes off that. So you just got to pry it up onto the sides to get off this part. Lighting, you can barely see it right here. This is a plastic piece. So that plastic piece right there has to be somehow popped out or pinched together somehow to where this line can pop out. So I got to figure out how to do that. Using the screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, you just sit there and you pry it. Be very careful whenever you pry it, but you want to pop it out on both sides, and so get this thing turned around here so I can actually get to the other side over here. Okay, so you just you got, it's got to be pushed towards it. So it's really hard to do this without having both hands. But anyway, there she goes. You got to pop it out like that. Once you get that out, then the line will just come right on out like so. And so be careful that you don't break your line. It doesn't really give you a lot of room to do anything with, does it? So anyway, that's how you get that line off. So I got the bottom one to get off. Oh, what fun. We are on the passenger side. We've got this plate right here that has to come off. So we got it's 8mm. So basically everything that you're going to be using most likely to do this job is going to be 8mm. And one more here. So I don't know if any water is left in here or not, but whatever's in here, I don't want it to be all over everything. Okay. So we got everything wet, so I gotta dry everything off. Disconnect this right here on both sides, so that's got to come off. It is a 13mm. Just gotta take these off. If you got a garage to work in with a lift, makes this a lot easier. But we got the same thing over here on this side. Okay, so as soon as you take these off, this drops. So we need to get a hold of this transmission line over here. It needs to come off first, and then we can drop the radiator. So we've already got that set to drop. Okay, so what we're going to do here is that we're actually going to drop the radiator on this side so that I can get the rest of this thing out, because it's not wanting to let me take it out. So I'm just going to okay, they did not by no means make this easy, but as you can see, if we can get a good look in yonder. Okay, so Okay, I didn't record it, and I'm sorry, but anyway, I got this line off right here, so it's the same way as okay. Well, we got a baggie, and it came with these clamps in it, so these clamps have got to be put onto each one of these. So you take these clamps, and you got 5 of them. So yeah, 2 on this side. That's the passenger side, and this is the driver's side. So you just simply slide them in like this. You want the nut part, look, where you can see it. You want the nut part to face downwards. So whenever you put it on there, it's going to slide on like this right here. And so you want to do the same thing on all the way around. I'm just going to show you how to do this, but like I said, that nut part right there would go on the bottom side. See, like I got them too, so you just take it simply like this right here, slide on there, and you just pop it into place. Okay, it's just that simple. Alright, so you got 3 on that side, which is the passenger side, and this right here is the driver's side. These are the 2 pieces that are right here, so as you can see right there, and then this one right here, and them 2 over there are the ones that you access from here. So it's really a very pain in the butt, to be nice, of having to get it in there. So let's go ahead and get it in there. I'll go ahead and let you know now, putting this thing back in looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass. So I'm going to try to make it to where y'all can see it, but I'm not going to make any promises. Let me tell you. Gotta be careful, you're gonna get stuff all in your face. It's better if you had a shield or something to put over you. Okay, so as you can tell, it's been a pain in the butt, so we need to, we need to get the radiator to, we got it right here, so there's a place that it's got to slide into up here, and I'm off about 1 inch, so I need to slide it over this way some, and make sure that that's not in my way. Okay, so put that right there. And then I'm going to slide it over some, make sure nothing's in the way over here. Okay, my son called me, so I had to talk to him for a minute. And, Greg, I think I need to go that way, so I need to move it to the side a little bit. Okay, so I got that one side. Okay, and now we got this one, so let's set this over here. Like I said, I mean, if you get a little tripod, you can do this a lot better. So we're going to set this like so. Okay, so I got that on. Let's go ahead and get this nut on here. Alright, so get this moved up. so I got that screw right there I got to put in, and let me go ahead and get that done. I don't know if I'll be able to show this or not. What possibly happen is this right here to fall off. So it fell off, and now I got to drop the radiator and put this damn thing back in. So here we go. And this goes on the top, driver's side. All that for nothing. Okay, so I got that back on there. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go to the top and I'm gonna put the little screws in the top, and then we'll come back to the bottom. Got the we got it connected up top. I just need to connect everything down bottom, and should be good to go. So what we need is it's going to be really hard for y'all to see what I'm doing here. Alright, so we got to get up into here. I'm not going to be able to show y'all how to do this, but anyway, you got two of your brackets here. You got one that okay, my son called me again, so now let's get this done. Let's get this up here. Okay, so I got these two snug anyway, so I need to get them tightened up. But first thing I need to do is I got to tighten up this I'll tighten this up. So if you got any glue, Elmer's glue is great. What you want to do is get you some Elmer's glue and get some glue on a screwdriver or something. Like I've got this on this broken screwdriver that I broke just a little while ago. And you want, what you're going to use this glue for is that the screws that you got to put in here and here, I mean these two are already in, I just got to tighten them up, but that one right there is not in, and I'm not really sure if I can access it from the bottom. I probably can't, but that one's right over there, so I've got to get these two in, but they're already in. But put you some glue right there and just take and roll your screw on it, and so what you want to do is take the screw like that and just roll it on it to where it's like this, and a moth just went down my shirt. Got a moth in my shirt. But anyway, so where you at? See how it's got the glue on it, and then that right there will keep it inside of your ratchet. So anyway, that's what we got to do in order to keep it in there. You just got to keep all the moss out of your shirt. Okay. I gotta come over here and do this one. Okay, so here's the deal. They are the transmission lines, the connectors for the transmission lines are what's called quick connects. And so I had to go on and do some research on it, and because I wasn't sure, because in most cases you got to take them plastic connector fittings off to put on your line, put your line in, then slide them fittings on. However, that's not the case with these lines. They're called what's called quick connects. See how tall this one is right here? Okay, that's going to be a pain in the ass to get this line to pop into there because they made this damn nut right here too damn tall. Yeah, they need to be kicked in the ass for that one, so I got to find a way to get this damn transmission line up high enough to get inside of there. So what I did is that I had to pry this part back. So this right here is your AC line. You just pry it back easily. You don't want to break this, so you just bring this back and it will mold itself back, and then you pull the transmission line out from where it's coming in from right here. Okay, and then you pull it out, and then you should be able to slide it into here. So then you just got to get it to go in there, which is what we're going to try to do, but I'm not going to be able to do it while holding this, so I'll show you after it's done. Okay, it is in there, and it went in yonder perfectly. So you just got to push it in, push it all the way in. As you can see, I've got the clamp on yonder, so it wasn't that hard. You just pull this out and sort of pull it over here to the right a little bit, which is going to be towards your driver's side. You just pull it a little bit, and then it'll level up, and then it'll snap into place. And just hope that it created a good seal. Now the bottom one didn't go in like that for some reason. It did not snap all the way in, so I'm actually going to have to go up underneath there and see if I can't get it to snap all the way in better than what it did, because this one went all the way in. So if this one goes all the way in, the other one should go all the way in. So I will let you know how it goes. Okay, so in order to get this line right here, go ahead and move your clamp to the edge of it. Okay, and then simply get this in there. Simply just grab a hold of it and push it right on, and it'll push right on. You can also come right off. So this thing, this transmission is designed just to slip on and slip off from everything. So you just slide it right on there. All right, what's up, everybody? You just got finished watching the video on my removal and installation of a radiator for a 2001 Ford Taurus dual overhead cam. I do apologize for some of the video not being present. However, there was an issue with the recording. Some of the videos ended up getting corrupted. I think I lost 3 videos total. And at one point, the phone that I was using, which is the one that's actually doing the recording right now, had stopped recording when I didn't want it to record, because I accidentally hit the tripod and it caused the phone to stop the recording. The same thing happened with this one as well while I was doing my recording with this one, which is the reason the really bad sounding audio came from this piece of crap. So, but anyway, either way, we got it done. I hope that you got enough information from this video to remove and install your radiator as well. It's not as hard as what people make it out to be. It was actually, to be honest, it was right fun. I actually enjoyed it. However, the reason why I'm doing this video right here, or the ending, is to let you know about all that, and also to let you know about what I paid for the radiator. I got it through Advanced Auto online. There was only 2. We've got 4 Advanced Autos in Lee County, which is where I live at in North Carolina. And 2 of them were sold out. 2 of them had it. So I bought one, so now only 1 store has it. And it was $117.99 for it. I got a coupon for being a Perks member. So I got a $40 coupon, which brought it down to $77.99. And then the tax of that was $5.46, which brought it up to $83.45. Plus I got 10% cash back from my bank, which gave me $8.35 back, which brought it down to $75.10. Plus I am a member of a site, or a add-on to my browser called eBates. And eBates gave me some money back as well. They gave me $4.68 back off from the purchase. So that's the whole list right there. I ended up costing me $70.43 for the radiator. That's with the coupon and with the 10% cash back from my bank, and the money, I think 6% cash back from eBates. And so I have a link down in the description below for the eBates link. So that y'all go check that out as well. I strongly recommend getting it. So far I've made about $30 something back from my purchases online. But anyway, like I said, I hope that y'all was able to get some good information out of this video. There's a lot of videos on how to remove the radiators. However, people are not showing you how to do it. So I wanted to try to show you a step-by-step. If I would have been inside a garage and this thing was up on a car lift, I would have been able to have shown y'all every single bit of everything that I did. But since I was having that much room up underneath that car, I was very limited on what I was able to do. So once again, I'm glad that y'all enjoy watching my videos and everything, and like, subscribe, tell your friends, and check out the eBates. Click on the link below, sign up for it, and yeah, y'all have a good one. I am Wayne Barron. This is my vlog for a 2001 Ford Taurus dual overhead cam installation of a brand new Radiator. Y'all have a good one now. Bye bye.